Hi, I'm Sophia Martinez, and this is Chop Suey. Have you ever felt completely alone? Sure, there's loneliness, but then there's longing for someone, anyone, to just understand what you're going through and maybe help a little along the way. Well, you know it's all in your mind, but these feelings are still very real, and sometimes it's hard to distinguish between the rational and irrational voices in your head. In 2022, ages 14 to 17 alone, over 4 million kids had a depressive episode, which is a period of minimum 2 weeks, losing all or most pleasure in doing anything. Usually kids will feel sad, irritable, empty, and alone. They can also suffer from oversleeping, overeating, insomnia, loss of appetite, low energy, low self-esteem, poor concentration, and more. On top of schoolwork and the overwhelming desire to just lay down and nap forever, depression causes a lot of feelings of being misunderstood and stressed out and can even lead to suicidal ideation. I believe I can provide some comfort and understanding to these kids in need. My comic series, Chop Suey, consists of fully illustrated 20 to 30 page chapters, and each 5 or so chapters are organized into paperback volumes. The website offers ways to talk to other people in your area, along with mini games to play and message boards to talk about new happenings in the story or just to make friends. There's also a community and announcements page where polls and other activities are hosted. On the third page, there's links to places where website visitors can receive counseling or support for their mental health. I do all of this in hopes to accurately portray and educate on mental health struggles among teenagers, all while showcasing art and a story that anybody can enjoy. Drawing and comic making have been a big comfort to me over the years, and I want to spread that to other people who may need it. I also want to help eliminate the stigma around mental health, especially with and around teens. My book series and a sister website are made with a sense of camaraderie in mind. I want to create a community of people where there's no pressure to change yourself to fit in or to keep your experiences to yourself. But how are we different from any other comic? Well, for one, the art quality. I've been an artist since I could understand the concept of pencil and paper. I've been honing my skills and working hard to improve my art for more than 10 years. As co- as for comics and comic making, I've been an aspiring author and comic maker for over 7 years. For Chop Suey, it was a matter of applying my passion for the craft into making my dreams a reality. Along with that, each book purchase comes with a free 14 by 20 poster that I illustrated, and if you're one of the first 150 to buy, sign myself. Just the icing on the cake, each copy is printed with high quality paper, so you don't have to worry about the book falling apart after a year or two on the shelf. By this point, you might wonder, that's great and all, but is there even a market for this? Well, after a good amount of research, I found that there's a whole slew of people who would read my series. There's about 21,640,000 teenagers in the USA right now, and over 4 million of them have depression or have been in a depressive state at one point. A fourth of those kids, 1.4 million, don't have access to any resources to get better. That's my target market. These kids should also enjoy reading, struggle with their mental health, feel alone or not included, and need a place to belong. As for marketing, I'm planning to use social media accounts that target teens who need a place of comfort on sites like Tumblr, Twitter/X, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll also be putting up stands in local bookstores and libraries, advertising the release volumes and website with the expectation that 500 people will visit the website each month. On the website's community page, there will be occasional coupons for free or discounted merchandise, like enamel pins, posters, t-shirts, bookmarks, etc., in hopes that at least 70% of people who've seen an ad buy a volume. In order to tide over customers while new chapters are being produced, the website will be updated weekly with new activities and things to do. Additionally, long-term users get free chapters up to months in advance. This is so 80% of website users are actively engaged in activities and visiting frequently. Chop Suey has two main competitors, these two being Just Peachy by Holly Chisholm and Solutions and Other Problems by Ali Brush. We're so different in 3 different ways: price, target audience, and format. Price-wise, Chop Suey comes in second place, and Just Peachy is the most cost-effective at $10. Solutions and Other Problems cost $24.15, and Chop Suey comes in at $17. For target audience, Solutions and Other Problems focuses on more mature topics directed at adults. Just Peachy targets young adults and their issues in daily life. Chop Suey focuses specifically on teens and their perspectives on mental illness. Furthermore, Solutions and Other Problems is formatted as a collection of short, semi-illustrated stories and Just Peachy is much the same, as it's a compilation of short, usually 4-panel comic strips. Chop Suey, on the other hand, has fully illustrated chapters with a minimum of 20 pages each. I feel as if I'm the best candidate to run this business for multiple reasons. First of all, I'm very well versed in the realm of art, having won many awards and having a little over a decade of art and comics under my belt. I'm also a member of the National Junior Honor Society and have completed the NFTE Startup Tech course. I am learning Russian and Japanese as I like to take inspiration from the literature and art of both countries. I am also a 2024 Junior Vase contestant. My one unit is defined as one paperback volume of chop suey. My cost of variable materials is my printing cost, which comes in at $9.26. My cost of labor is $0 because, as head illustrator, I can say that me and the team, me, myself, and I, do it for the love of the craft and not for the money. Other variable costs come in at $3.88 due to the fact that buying a volume of chop suey comes with a free poster, as mentioned before. This makes my total COGS $13.14 and my contribution margin $3.86. My material expenses include shipping and packaging fees, which total at $1.24, while my fixed expenses include website hosting fee and advertising fee, which total at $95. That makes my monthly break-even units only 25. Chop Suey is expected to grow at a very fast pace over the next 3 years. The main problems with my competitors, low effort and ignorance of the teenage demographic, have been addressed and fixed with my comic. Sales are expected to grow from $17 in the first year to $17,000 in the first year to $25,000 in year 2. In year 3, we are estimated to make $34,000. We have also had a lot of plans for the future, including the growing size of the website, releasing at least 4 volumes of chop suey, selling in local retail bookstores across America, and releasing a collector's edition hardcover versions of each volume. We also have a lot of plans for charities, such as donating a portion to book sales to the National Alliance on Mental Illness and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I'm also planning to donate 1,000 copies to local libraries in the USA. I've been Sophia Martinez, and this was Chop Suey.